Hi guys, my name is Kiana Simone and I'm back again with another video for my channel, and this is my favorite shirt, so if you got a problem, I don't usually just do it. But basically I want to do a quick video, and I guess I might just start doing this every Friday, but just basically doing like a current event for Fridays, like what has been happening the past week since last week started. So I'm gonna just start this Friday. So if you hadn't known, Britteny Griner got released from prison after being held over in Russia for having cannabis oil, I believe. And pretty much Biden got with Russia and they traded Britteny Griner for, because she's in Russia, Russia was like, we'll trade Britteny Griner for a Russian terrorist that y'all have over there. He's supposed to be like a firearms dealer. And if you didn't know, Russia is basically, they're running out of munition or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So basically, a lot of people are upset with this trade because, like, well, when you look at it like just from like hearing like, oh, we gave them a arms dealer even though we're having issues with them for a basketball player. It's crazy. But it's just like, sometimes that's just what happens. But a lot of people feel like instead of Britteny Griner, we should have asked to trade Paul Whelan, who is he was a U.S. Marine. My problem with that is that Paul Whelan, well, his name is P-A-U-L space W-H-E-L-A-N. He, in my opinion, is no longer a U.S. Marine. And let me get into it before y'all be like, but he served time. No, this dude literally got court-martialed and he got dishonorably discharged because of larceny, fraud, dereliction of duty, and supposedly he had been talking to Russia on and off. So it's just like, he's literally a traitor. So why would we ask for him back when he literally got discharged dishonorably for using the money of the military, not obeying the laws of the military, etc., etc. And honestly, it takes a lot for you to get kicked out of the military. So if you would have saw the rap sheet, that thing was long. So I'm just like, what the heck? And like the whole like ideal or like the picture that people are trying to portray is that Britteny Griner hates America and that she had cannabis and she's serving a sentence in Russia, and that the ex-U.S. Marine who got criminally or court-martialed and dishonorably discharged, he is just some type of saint, and he just was just like, you know, not doing anything wrong, and all of a sudden he got kidnapped by Russia. He literally got discharged dishonorably because he was doing some fuck shit in the military. What? Like, come on. Anyways, now let's get to some lighter news. Kylie Irving got dropped from Nike because of all the anti-Semitic stuff. And then also LeBron James, like last week, he spoke up about the Kylie Irving thing along with the Jerry Jones situation. And if you didn't know, Jerry Jones is I guess a manager for some sports team, and essentially he got caught in a picture from basically anti-segregation rally, and he was like a teenager at the time. He was like 16, 17, and he got caught there rallying with the folks. And honestly, I'm surprised that no one has spoke up about it. And it's just like, okay, yes, he was 16 years old, but this guy has not spoken up about like the allegations of him being a racist. And I feel like some simple apologies or something should be said. And no one has been like putting him on blast like they did Kyrie Irving or Kanye West. And like Kanye West is just a whole other story. So that's just how I feel about that. Next, let's get into like music, because this is the good shit. So SZA dropped the album, but then she said it's a rumor going around already that she's saying that this is her last album. Girl, you only had one other album, like official album, and you're already out. What are you talking about? I have a Boogie, he dropped an album today also, and I definitely like it. And I'm probably impartial because I love A Boogie. 10 out of 10 would recommend. At first I wasn't really fucking with it because I was just like, half of these songs, or like a big portion of the songs, I had already heard before he dropped it. Like, he had already put these out. But then I remembered most artists have like 10 songs, 10 to like 12 songs in an album, and usually there's like 2 songs on the album that have already been like put out. A Boogie dropped a 22 song album, and like 4 or 5 of those songs had already been put out. So it's just like, it sort of correlates. I mean, I didn't do the math, but you know. Okay, but last but not least, I don't know why I said that, like you would be happy about this, but basically R. Kelly dropped a new album, and let's get into this album. So I was like looking up the lineup, and it's so funny to me because the album is called I Admit It, and it's just like, bro, what, like, are you in jail right now? And like, it's just funny like what some of the songs are called, because like there's one that's called I Know You Got a Man, and then in parentheses it's like I Don't Care. I don't know why it's so funny to me. And then you have like 3 different songs. Okay, they're not even 3 different songs, but it's like I Admit It, I Did It Part 1, I Admit It, I Did It Part 2, I Admit It, I Did It Part 3. Like, bro, what? We get it. You fucking did it. Like, what the fuck? And there's 13 songs in the album. I'm not gonna listen to it because I don't really like R. Kelly. Like, honestly, like I never appeal to his music. And then on top of that, like, this is continuing with R. Kelly. So some of the victims in the trial that he had for his whole case have came out and said that they were acting and that they got paid to go against R. Kelly. And I believe the lawyer that did this is getting charged and going to jail. And then along with that, the lawyers for R. Kelly are obviously asking for a retrial because clearly like the victims lied. So like, maybe we should get a retrial. I don't really know how I feel about that because it's just like, it's a lot of stuff happening at once with him. So, and it doesn't help that he dropped an album called I Admit It. Like, what are you admitting to? Like, what is happening with you? I don't fucking know. But that's all I have for today. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a great weekend. Deuces.